Last night, the WWE lost a competitor with a lot of potential and a lot of future ahead of him last night. That person being Ridge Holland. As always, if you like the video, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, comment down below. How did you feel about the segment last night with Ridge Holland indefinitely stepping out of the ring from in-ring competition? Everyone knows that he's not retired, right? Everyone knows this is all part of a storyline, right? That he's doing what the fans have been asking him to do because of it is a bloodline or something that WWE has done many, many times before. They take real life situations for Ridge Holland, who, by the way, is only 35 years old. The real life situation is that he did hurt Big E, and I don't think it was so much his, and it was his fault. But it was not his fault that he got pulled up to the main roster too soon. And that's where that injury came from. He got put in the limelight in too big of matches far too soon. And it resulted in him dropping Big E on his neck. And most likely Big E will never wrestle again. That's the chances of Big E coming back are slim, is really what the doctor reports have said and all that stuff. But we shall see in the future. He hurt one of the members of Pretty Deadly. I wish I could remember the names, but it's drawing a blank. But he hurt one of the members of Pretty Deadly when they debuted on WWE SmackDown and halted their ascension into the limelight. They then played the storyline where he hurt Dragunov on NXT when he had the championship match getting ready to go against Trick Williams. So all these things that the WWE is doing with Ridge Holland is they're making this guy look like he's just been going through total chaos. His life is a mess. Everything's going wrong. And the fact of the matter is, the real life situation is, and it actually is a cry for help, or maybe like a shot of reality, and nobody's going to pick up on it, is that sometimes the comments in which people leave on social media for these wrestlers who are going out there and putting their life on the line to entertain us as fans. There is an underlying circumstance, an underlying thing that has taken place inside the WWE and wrestling as a whole. We are the problem sometimes. Because he wasn't lying when he said that the things that that wrestling fans have said on his timeline has affected his mental health. And you can get mad and say, well, look at all the people he's affected. Have we not made mistakes in our lives? Have we not done things in our lives that we shouldn't have done? Have we not made mistakes and hurt people inadvertently in our lives? The truth of the matter is, guys, sometimes we need to take a step back. And me being in the role where I am, where I do come on and I do speak to you guys, I try to stay positive. And I don't like to talk about personal things, or I don't like to talk about things of where someone gets injured or whatever and yell at the person that did it. What I try to do is make a positive video so that we all can sit back and laugh and think and come together as one community. Whether you're sold out to AEW, sold out to WWE, sold out to TNA, or you're like me where you enjoy a little bit of everything for different reasons. Where you come together and we sit down and we can actually have discussions about about the product, about the state of wrestling. Well, I don't have to agree with your opinion, and you don't have to agree with mine, because that's the great thing about wrestling is all of us have the pen in our hands at any time and can write a storyline out that we would be interested in, but somebody else might not be. So the underlying thing is, and I didn't plan on talking about any of this, is that, you know, there is an underlying message here that maybe, just maybe, we as fans should look at the comments in which we say and the things in which we do and understand that sometimes we really do have an effect on person. This is a way to get him out of the limelight. It is our storyline, and it's to give him some time away from the business so that he can train, he can regroup, he can spend time with his family, and get better mentally. I do believe that part of that story. I do believe that much, that this was a way to get him out of the limelight so that he can stop listening to all the people bash him constantly on social media. That's just my 2 cents.